Today's video will be about the needs analysis in curriculum analysis, ESP, syllabus design, and also in didactics. We start by the definition of needs analysis, which is the activities planners or needs analysts, which we'll see later, do to gather information about learners' objective and subjective needs, lacks, and wants to design a suitable curriculum. Who are involved in the needs analysis? There are 4 parts according to Brown 1977. The first part is the target group, which is usually just the learners, but it may also include teachers and administrators. The second part is the audience, and they are those who influence the analysis like teachers, administrators, and any ruling bodies above the language course, and they are usually from the system. The third part is the resource group, those who can provide information about the target group like parents, future employers, and specialized teachers. The last part is the needs analysts or planners or consultants who will conduct the needs analysis. Now to the nature of needs. There are 4 philosophies according to Staffelbein 1977 about the nature of needs. The first philosophy is the discrepancy philosophy, and it describes needs as the differences between the desired performance of learners and what they are actually performing. So there is a difference between what we want them to do and what they are doing right now. The second philosophy is the democratic philosophy. It describes needs as the learner's wants, simply. And the third one is the analytic philosophy, and it describes a need as what the students will naturally learn next. So if they have an information X, the next information will be X plus 1, an information plus another small information. The last philosophy is the diagnostic philosophy, which describes a need as what is harmful to the learning situation if missing. For example, we have a classroom where there is a teacher, learners, tables, chairs, and a cat. In this case, if we try to remove the chairs from the learning situation, can learners follow the lecture standing up? That would be hard or even impossible. So this is a need, according to this philosophy. But if we remove the cat from the learning situation, that would have no effect on the learning situation. So here, a cat is not a need. Now to the types of needs. There are 3 dichotomies about types of needs, according to Brown 1995, and they include 6 types of needs. The first dichotomy is the situation versus language needs. The situation needs is the physical, financial, social, administrative, and psychological needs, while the language needs is where the language will be used in, the linguistic competence intended to achieve, and the purposes of learning. Think of it as the ESP. The second dichotomy is objective versus subjective needs. Objective needs are just lacks, proficiency, skill level, and the subjective needs are the wants, desires, and expectations. The third dichotomy is the linguistic content versus learning processes. The linguistic content is the linguistic perspective, rules, grammar, notions, the 4 basic skills of learning language like writing, speaking, reading, and the 4th one, which is writing, speaking, reading, and listening. And the learning processes, which are just the internal needs like motivation, courage, confidence, and so on. Now to the 5th part of the video, which is how to gather information about students' needs. Well, this is done by questioning. Questioning what? 5 things. The first one is the problems of the students. You ask them to know what are their problems, to know their needs. And you also ask them about solutions that they suggest themselves. And you ask them about priorities, which is usually what they want to learn first. The fourth one is the attitudes, the internal side, and the fifth one is the abilities or skills. We use 5 types of instruments. The first one is the questionnaires, and it's the best and the most effective kind of instrument. And second type is the interviews. Well, they are open-ended and more suitable for asking about priorities and problems. The third type of instrument is observation, which is to watch a target group of people and record their behaviors. And the fourth type of instrument is the existing information, because we can find some information from previous data, documents, files, records, and so on. And the last type is the tests. And we shall see more about testing and type of tests we can conduct in another video. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.